There are a ton of new Mahito sneaks to look at, and I've been waiting for a lot of these to come out so that this video has a bit more substance to it. Some of these sneaks really don't mean anything besides being cool, while others do actually tell us a lot about what we're going to get when Mahito is updated by Z. The video will go over every sneak and what they'll mean for the game, so stay tuned. Before we analyze things though, make sure to click the subscribe button so that you get even more commentary on Jujutsu Shenanigans updates and sneak peeks. Now, let's get started. The first sneak to talk about isn't really one that's too important. It's a finisher for Focus Strike, which is a reference to when Mahito kills Nanami. It looks cool, but there's really nothing I can say except that it looks nice. The second and third sneaks are both related, and tell us what exactly Mahito's awakening is going to be. It's when he awakens his potential after landing a Black Flash. What this means is that you can generally expect stuff from the Mahito vs Yuji and Todo fight to be added to the game. Honestly, I might even place my bets on Mahito being able to turn into a train like he did during that fight, and maybe some other moves like summoning the Soul Isomers and Body Repel, because I think it'll be pretty fun to add into the game. I also think he'll get Domain Expansion, and if we're lucky, Body of Distorted Killing. The other third sneak that's important shows Z landing a Black Flash before the Awakening. This is actually really important because it almost certainly means the Awakening has a conditional to it. What I mean is that you have to do a certain thing before you actually get your Awakening. This isn't the first time something like this has been added, since Akari famously has to roll jackpot to achieve a conditional and get his Awakening. But it's still a very unique thing, and means that tapping G isn't enough to get your Awakening off. You have to work for it a little bit. The Black Flash itself seems to be fairly easy to land, being a sort of dash hit, though there seems to be a bit of a startup on it that might force you to have to down slam or uppercut into it, instead of flinging it out in neutral. There probably will be some penalty, like losing 20% of your Awakening meter, if you missed a move, but achieving a conditional like this seems so much easier than Akari's, since there looks like there might be a guaranteed way to confirm it. If there isn't a good way to confirm the move though, Mahito users are really going to suffer against pro players. Honestly, I don't expect it to be that much of a hassle to activate Mahito's Awakening, but it will make it less of a panic button and more of something you think about. The final sneak I have to talk about is what I believe is Mahito's 4th base move. To give credit, I got the sneak from Hazes on Discord, and you can ignore Z watching Death Note in the corner of the screen. It looks like a triple slash with a hook arm that seems to have a pretty good range on it. I'm betting on the move being blockable and all that, though I'm not sure if this is a combo extender or a finisher. I'm absolutely betting on it being a finisher, but knowing how Mahito's moveset is, and the fact that this is a triple hit, or just a multi-hit in general, I have a very strong feeling that people will find some way to flick this and extend with it, giving Mahito a grand total of 4 combo extenders, even if Z didn't intend for this move to be a combo extender in the first place. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can intentionally miss the second hit of Stockpile and the third hit of Soulfire, so that you can combo extend off of them. It's really annoying and makes Mahito's combos last a whole year, as well as doing genuinely huge damage if you add in the dash tech. If Mahito isn't given like some fix or something to remove the flick tech, or even a huge damage nerf to make his ridiculous numbers more in line with the other characters, then adding in this 4th move will just break him completely. I'm absolutely apprehensive about what Z does next, because Mahito is incredibly broken balance-wise, and does need some balance changes if he's getting more content. I do think that he won't be that broken, because Z usually does take care of necessary balance changes in every update, but it's still something to be wary of, because the busted early access numbers Z gave Mahito to make him viable and ranked cannot be around if he's going to give Mahito more moves to work with. As for my thoughts on the move itself, it'll probably be decently well balanced. The animation looks quick to come out, so it looks like it'll be a good way to deal some damage from the mid-range and as a very limited zoning tool. Annoying to fight, maybe, but not in a way that I have any problems with. Overall, these sneaks show us a lot of unique stuff for Mahito. It gives us insight into how his Awakening will work, and a new gimmick that'll be needed to activate it, as well as a 4th move that'll be added to Mahito's moveset. It's a lot of interesting stuff that will actually make a bit of an impact on Mahito when released to the game. Now, we're at the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, then make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for even more information on Jujutsu Shenanigans. I'm Noob Eternally, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.